All right. So our next comedian came from a long way away. He's from Wakanda. Keep it going. For the white folks, that is Black Panther. Keep it going for Courtney.
Hey everybody, how you doing? Ladies and gentlemen, Jews and Gentiles, how you doing? All right, my name is Courtney. Like she said, I've grown up in Detroit, lived in Detroit for my entire life. But for 3 years I lived in rural Michigan. Now when I tell white people that I lived in Roscommon, they have a general idea. When I tell black people I lived in Roscommon, they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? So to demonstrate, I use my hand to show them what I mean. I'll say, white people say they don't feel safe here. Black people, we don't feel safe here. And I lived here for 3 years. So while I lived up there, I was kind of like Jane Goodall. I lived amongst the whites, entrenched with the whites. And one thing I learned about rural Michigan and Detroiters that's very similar, that they really just don't pay attention. We both love God, we don't trust the police, and we love thick chicks. Like if a person running for governor could run on that platform, I'm telling you they would run away with Michigan. We need some political party to step up with that kind of platform. Because thick chicks, it's the best thing in the world. Now when I lived up there and I started realizing something and I came back to Detroit, I realized that I do not feel safe in areas where white people get together and ride bikes or run together. I don't feel safe there. So increasingly, I am less and less safe in downtown Detroit. Like, my life now is the same as a white person in the 80s. Like I live in Southfield and I go downtown for like a sporting event and I go right back to Southfield to where I feel safe with my own people. People ask me a lot, what did you do up there? Did you go hunting? So I was fuck that. I wasn't going hunting. I wasn't going to let a white dude have a chance to pull a Dick Cheney on me. In fact, I wore that bright orange stuff all around town just so that we wouldn't have any kind of excuses about it. I have 2 children. They're both autistic. Just like any parent, got ups and downs with your kids. But with mine, I saw Rain Man years ago, so I've been teaching them how to play blackjack since they were 4. So as soon as they turn 21, I'm taking them to Vegas, and I'm winning all this child support money back. Also, like I said, they're getting older, so they're getting more into politics. Like my daughter, she saw when the president said that Puerto Rico was surrounded by water, big water, ocean water. And she turned around and looked at me and she said, Daddy, does he have what I have? I said, no, baby. He's a special kind of retarded. Just turn back around and eat your brain crackers. Also, I'm 40 now, so when you turn 40, your body starts changing. Getting ear hair, I can hear it when I go running, get whistles. I have this thicket of hair that's coming out of nowhere. But also, the worst part is my testicles have started this descent towards my knees. That's terrifying. Like, I'm scared every day of sitting on them. So what I've started doing is I started sitting down the way they teach little girls to sit when they get a skirt. Any of you guys hear about this Quincy Jones interview? Quincy Jones? Yeah! I don't know if everybody knows. Quincy Jones, a great musician, played with Ray Charles, played with Frank Sinatra. He also produced the Thriller album. Anyway, he did an interview. He said Marlon Brando had sex with author James Baldwin, comedian Richard Pryor, and singer Marvin Gaye. Now, I'd never heard this before, but apparently Marlon Brando's related to the Kardashians. Because that's more black dudes on your body count than Kim or the New York Police Department. That's a lot of black dudes on your body count. And when as a fan of him, when I saw The Godfather, I always thought he put cotton balls in his cheeks to make that look. But apparently maybe he's just not a swallower. Which is a disappointment to me a fan. Not him being bisexual, which is cool, you know, being bisexual. But the fact that Brando can't commit to that job, I feel like he's a and if you can't commit to finish the blowjob, I cannot believe you as Vito Corleone. Very upsetting to me. He had so much sex in the 70s that he had a nickname for his penis. It was a streetcar named Desire. I've never had a nickname for my penis, but the white chicks in Roscommon, they used to call it a disappointment. But like I said, Quincy Jones is in his 80s, so he's telling these stories. My dad's in his 80s. He's got dementia, and it's the fun kind of dementia right now. Like, we'll watch, we used to watch the Rocky movies together, but when we watch them now, he thinks they're a live boxing match happening right now. And like I say, he's an old man from the South, so he really hates white people. So whenever Rocky wins, he'll say, "These cracker motherfuckers is always winning." Like that. So when he's having a real bad day, what I'll do, I'll put on Rocky 3, and I wait till Mr. T wins, and I'll turn it off right after that. That's right. Get that one. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna finish up with just a couple jokes. You know, my wife sent me to the store to pick up some feminine products for her, and when I looked, they had scented and unscented tampons. And who are the scented tampons for? At the beginning of this class, the instructor asked us, "What are your goals?" My long-term goal is to be wealthy enough to afford to adopt a white baby. My parents are married for 44 years, and they're going on their 45th year, but I went to visit them. My mom was watching Snapped in the living room. My dad was in the back watching How to Get Away with It. So I canceled all the plans I had for their 45th wedding.